Welcome to my story time by mybooksummary.com. Get ready for quick wisdom of countless stories and explore. Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls is a classic coming-of-age novel about a young boy named Billy Coleman and his deep bond with his two coonhounds, Old Dan and Little Ann. Set in the Ozarks during the Great Depression, the story captures the themes of friendship, loyalty, love, and loss. Billy's journey of growing up, overcoming obstacles, and forming an inseparable connection with his dogs is one of both joy and heartbreak. Introduction: A Boy's Dream. The story begins with Billy Coleman, a young boy living in the Ozarks, reminiscing about the time he spent with his two dogs, Old Dan and Little Ann. The novel opens in the present day, with Billy as an adult. He recalls the defining moments of his childhood, the dreams he had, and the dogs who changed his life. These memories take the reader back to when Billy was 10 years old, and the journey of his youth was just beginning. Billy had always dreamed of owning hunting dogs. Growing up in a poor family, Billy's parents could not afford the luxury of buying him dogs. His desire for hounds became a constant longing, and he dreamt of one day owning two coonhounds with which he could hunt and bond. Billy was determined, and despite the lack of resources, he worked hard to earn enough money to purchase the dogs. After 2 years of hard work and saving, Billy finally buys two hound puppies from a store in town. He names them Old Dan and Little Ann, with Old Dan being the stronger, more determined of the two, and Little Ann being the intelligent, smaller, and gentler dog. Billy's dream had come true: the bond between Billy and his dogs. From the very beginning, the bond between Billy and his dogs is strong. He trains them with patience, love, and dedication, and as they grow, so does their bond. Old Dan and Little Ann become more than just hunting companions. They are Billy's closest friends. The trio becomes inseparable, and Billy's heart swells with pride at their growth and accomplishments. The dogs, in turn, are fiercely loyal to Billy, always eager to protect and please him. Billy trains his dogs to hunt raccoons, a skill passed down through generations in his family. The journey of training Old Dan and Little Ann is not easy. They face many struggles, and at times, it seems as though their efforts will be in vain. However, Billy's determination and the dogs' willingness to learn and work hard push them through the difficult times. Together, they develop a remarkable hunting team. The relationship between Billy and his dogs is built on trust and mutual respect. Billy understands the dogs' personalities, and they understand him in return. This deep, unspoken connection is evident in every moment they share, from their hunting trips to the quieter moments spent together. Billy's pride in his dogs grows as they become a formidable pair, gaining respect from other hunters in the community. Challenges and triumphs: the struggle to prove themselves. As Billy and his dogs train and hunt together, they face numerous challenges. They encounter wild raccoons that are difficult to catch, and Billy often feels discouraged when the hunts do not go as planned. But Old Dan and Little Ann never give up. They face danger, exhaustion, and difficult terrain, yet their loyalty to Billy keeps them going. Through their shared struggles, Billy and his dogs learn valuable lessons about perseverance and resilience. One of the most important moments in their journey comes when Billy enters a coon hunt competition. The competition is fierce, and the odds are stacked against him. Despite being a newcomer to hunting competitions, Billy's trust in his dogs and their teamwork make them a strong contender. In a tense and thrilling hunt, Billy and his dogs demonstrate their skill, winning the competition and earning the admiration of the local hunters. This triumph is not just a victory in the competition, but a triumph of the bond between Billy and his dogs. Through these challenges, Billy learns valuable life lessons, not only about the importance of hard work and perseverance, but also about the true meaning of friendship, loyalty, and love. The experiences they share shape Billy into a more mature and self-assured young man, as he learns to appreciate the strength of the connections he has with others and with the animals he loves. The tragedy, loss, and heartbreak. Despite their triumphs, the story takes a heartbreaking turn. Old Dan and Little Ann's journey with Billy is filled with happiness and pride, but it is also marked by tragedy. As Billy, Old Dan, and Little Ann continue to hunt, they encounter a dangerous mountain lion that severely injures Old Dan. The old dog, though wounded, continues to protect Billy and Little Ann, The mountain lion fight is a turning point in the story, as it marks the beginning of Old Dan's decline. The loss of Old Dan is devastating for Billy. The once vibrant and strong dog is now weakened, and his death is inevitable. Billy's grief is palpable as he realizes that he must face the painful truth that his beloved dog is no longer able to continue the journey with him. Billy is left heartbroken and lost without Old Dan's presence by his side. But even in his suffering, Billy does not abandon little Ann. He continues to care for and love her, knowing that she too feels the absence of her companion. Soon after Old Dan's death, little Ann falls into a deep sorrow. She is no longer the lively and energetic dog she once was. Her grief for Old Dan is overwhelming, and she refuses to eat or engage in activities that once brought her joy. Billy watches in agony as little Ann slowly fades away, unable to overcome the sorrow of losing her friend. Eventually, little Ann passes away, and Billy is left to cope with the loss of both dogs. The grief he feels is all-consuming, and he struggles to come to terms with their deaths. The once vibrant trio is now gone, and Billy is left alone, with nothing but memories of the times they shared. The red fern, a symbol of hope. Billy buries his dogs in the woods, creating a simple grave for each of them. As he mourns their loss, Billy notices something remarkable. A red fern has sprouted between their graves. According to Native American legend, a red fern is a sign of sacredness, and it is said that only an angel can plant a red fern. This sight fills Billy with a sense of peace and comfort, as he understands that Old Dan and little Ann's love for him transcends death. The red fern symbolizes the enduring bond between the dogs and Billy, a love that death cannot destroy. Billy realizes that while his dogs are gone, their love and loyalty will never leave him. The red fern serves as a reminder that, even in the face of sorrow and loss, there is always hope. The beauty of the fern's red leaves symbolizes the love and memories Billy will carry with him forever. It is a moment of healing for Billy, as he begins to find closure in the wake of his loss. Conclusion: a journey of love, loss, and growth. Where the Red Fern Grows is a story that explores the power of love, the importance of perseverance, and the deep bond that can exist between humans and animals. Billy Coleman's journey with Old Dan and Little Ann is filled with moments of joy, triumph, and heartache, but through it all, he grows as a person. The love he shares with his dogs shapes his character, teaching him valuable life lessons about loyalty, friendship, and the importance of cherishing the time we have with those we love. The story of Where the Red Fern Grows is one of both happiness and sorrow, but ultimately, it is a story of hope. The red fern, with its symbolism of eternal love, serves as a reminder that while loss is inevitable, love endures. Billy's relationship with his dogs, and the lessons he learns through his experiences with them, will stay with him forever. This novel continues to resonate with readers of all ages, as it captures the universal themes of love, loss, and the bonds that connect us all. Where the Red Fern Grows is a timeless classic that reminds us of the importance of cherishing those we hold dear, and the lasting impact that love can have on our lives.